Finally, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have released the name of their 2-month-old baby daughter. According to Us Magazine, their new addition's name is Ines, and according to the always accurate Wikipedia, the name means pure and holy. It's no secret that Ryan and Blake live extremely private lives, except for the rare instance where Ryan was recently honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The actor tells Extra how he was excited for the opportunity to include his daughters in such a big moment. He says, "This is one of those rare occasions when we thought we got to bring the whole clan. I'd regret it in 20 years if I didn't." While the Reynolds family privacy is deeply appreciated and respected, we think fans can certainly appreciate that they can now know what the actors they love decided to name their children. Now that Lena Dunham made the claim that she wishes she had experienced having an abortion on the Women of the Hour podcast, she probably wishes she didn't say that. But she did, and many women were outright disgusted at the actress's flippant, offensive, and thoughtless trivialization of terminating a pregnancy. So Lena is in defensive mode, apologizing via Instagram for what she's now claiming was a distasteful joke. Lena says, "My words were spoken from a sort of delusional girl persona I often inhabit. A girl who careens between wisdom and ignorance. That's what my TV show is too, and it didn't translate. That's my fault. I would never ever intentionally trivialize the emotion and physical challenges of terminating a pregnancy." Lena stands by her fight for reproductive choice and is apologizing to the women who have placed their trust in her. She's also giving a sizable donation to abortion funds in New York, Texas, and Ohio. Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna had a pretty explosive fight that has driven his family to say they've had enough. According to new reports, the Kardashian sisters are now urging their younger brother to split up from the former stripper for good, and a source reportedly told People that they don't support his relationship. Furthermore, they think he deserves better. In fact, Kris Jenner's getting involved. Another report claims that the momager is willing to pay Chyna $5 million to hand over custody of Dream to Rob and to walk away. An insider said that $5 million is about all that Rob is worth, so Chyna would be smart to consider Kris's offer. According to the reports, the insider added that everyone knows Chyna doesn't love him, so she should cash out now and get on with her life. Even though their latest public spat erupted into international headlines, Rob later went on to insist on social media that the fight had nothing to do with getting ratings for their reality show. He also said he's working on making himself better. Still no word on whether the couple has mended fences, but now we're left to wonder if they're going to try after all. Sorry, Europe. Kanye West will not be coming across the pond to perform his St. Pablo tour. According to TMZ, Kanye's team has notified concert promoter Live Nation, claiming that he's officially canceling concerts in Paris, the United Kingdom, and Germany. The good news for Kanye is none of his international fans should be too upset, because dates hadn't been set in stone and tickets weren't on sale yet. But we're sure some of the rapper's fans were anticipating their next chance to see him live. It's also a bleak look at Kanye's improvement. After a psychiatric hospitalization required him to back out of his North American tour, it would seem like he has no intention of returning to the main stage anywhere anytime soon. Perhaps 2017 will be more of a low-key year for Kanye, where he'll be able to take the time he needs to mentally heal. We're not sure what to make of the rumor that Jennifer Lopez and Drake might be dating, but it's certainly worth mentioning. A few outlets have already reported the news, while others say they're only making music together and nothing more. Either way, when you look at this Instagram post of the two of them smiling side by side, it definitely looks like they fit together nicely. Jennifer recently split from her on and off again ex Casper Smart back in October, and Drake was briefly linked with his longtime love Rihanna earlier in the year. But now that they both seem to be single at the right time, just maybe they're trying a little romance on for size. Neither reps for Drake or J-Lo have commented on the rumor, but we know well enough that in Hollywood, where there's smoke, there's fire. And this one looks to be sizzling. Hilary Duff and Scott Eastwood? Just maybe. According to reports, the 29-year-old actress was spotted at Catch LA having a flirty time with a hunky actor. Oddly enough, Hilary's ex-husband Mike Comrie was also there, so he probably saw the whole thing. Regardless, rumor has it Scott was the one who made the first move, and a source told E! News that she was all smiles and looked happier than ever despite her recent split. And get this, They even left the restaurant together and continued their session at One Oak nightclub, where they continued to chat throughout the night. No obvious PDA was spotted between Scott and Hilary, but people think this could possibly be the start of a blossoming romance. Duff recently split from her trainer boyfriend after 5 months of dating. Alec Baldwin's $1 million impersonation of Donald Trump comes pretty cheap. The 58-year-old actor told the New York Times that he only earns $1,400 for each appearance on the weekly NBC sketch comedy show. A bargain performance when you consider that he won the Critics' Choice Television Award for Best Guest Performance in a Comedy Series for his impersonation. Of course, Donald's made it pretty clear that he doesn't like it one bit, but a lot goes into it. Baldwin wears a custom wig with 7 vectors outlined forehead to nape, and when he gets his makeup on, he transforms instantly. And now that Trump is going to be president, Alec says he has an obligation to dial it up as much as possible. So it sounds like we'll be watching Alec for the next 4 years. And at $1,400 a pop, it's gonna add up. Not bad work if you can get it. From famous and wealthy to the latest Belfie, come subscribe and like us to get the best celebrity news in the game.